Hey everyone. So what I'm going to do in this video is just kind of show you guys once you're in Renweb and you're on your family portal how to access your classes and the assignments and other documents that you might need. So again, this is going to be like your home page, and you're going to go down to your classes and you're going to be able to see all the classes that you are enrolled in. Now again, this looks a little bit different for me because you're seeing not the classes that I'm in, but the classes that I teach. And so let's just say I want to click on, let's do my 7th grade life science. Alright, so I'm wondering what I have to do for that one. So this is the page that's going to pop up. If I were to put an announcement, it would pop up here. You're not necessarily going to see any events in the calendar, at least not right here. But I'll show you that in just a second. So you have your homework, lesson plans, syllabus, resource, photo albums. What we're primarily going to be using is the lesson plan. Alright, so the lesson plan is going to show you, here you can choose what week you want to see it from. This is just this week. And so it goes in this linear fashion down the page starting with Monday. And so you're going to see Monday, you're going to see the topic of the day, what we're going to be discussing, and then just a little FYI that there's going to be a test this week on Wednesday for this class. Then you'll also see my instructions. I try and make it as simplified as possible, just showing you, like, number 1, complete the bell work question. And then what's the next thing I have to do for today? Number 2, complete the Plant Kingdom test review. Alright, and so where do I get that test review? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to keep scrolling all the way down to the end of Monday, where you see these things known as supplemental documents. And here we can see that there's the bell work for this class. That's that bell work assignment that was number 1. And also this test review, Plant Kingdom test review. That's going to be this document, Plant Kingdom review. And so you can look it up there. Also, when you're submitting assignments, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to submit them in the homework drop box. Now again, because I'm not logged in as a student, it doesn't pop up here, but right beside homework you're going to see homework Dropbox up here, and that's where you'd go to upload all your assignments. And Mrs. Broom was nice enough to make a video explaining all that, and so if you need that, you can, when you're on this web page, you can click here in my lesson plan to go to that video, or you can just look at the other video which I've linked in the letter about Renweb. So you click on homework, and at homework it's going to show you your assignments. In other words, if I assign something, it's going to show you like if it was assigned or if you have an assignment due that day in the homework. And you're also going to see if I gave you any notes. Generally I'll just put something like make sure to complete the daily question and try to finish the review before the test. Just little things on how to help with this. For Tuesday here it says make sure you do your daily questions and study for your test. And also this is where I'd put like the URL sometimes for the YouTube video if I said in the lesson to watch a YouTube video. So let's go back to the lesson plan real quick. Alright, so scrolling past for Tuesday, it says documentary day, plant review. Number 1, complete the daily bell work question. Number 2, watch the following video on YouTube. So again, here's the link to that video. You notice it was also linked in the homework. It will be like that for all of my classes. And then number 3, so again, this one's having you do something else afterwards. So again, the numbers correlate to the action or what you should be doing that day. And then sometimes when it's indented like this, that's going to mean just some more information to help you understand what this is asking for. Now, and it's basically like that for each week. Notice that some days don't have documents because you don't need a document that day. I'm going to go ahead back to another class. Let's do anatomy. So again, go to the lesson plan, and it tells me again what I'm supposed to do for this day. And well, where do I find the information to do this? Just scroll right down here. Here's all of our supplemental documents for Monday. Also, you'll notice in each class on Monday's supplemental documents, I put the entire schedule. So you can see the linear schedule here as it's laid out in Renweb for the entire week. But I also give you guys a little PDF of the schedule that's just on generally 1 to 2 pages. That way you can have that for a brief reference. And I want to show you that real quick because I also put something else on there. So this is for anatomy, the same class that we were just looking at. And again, this is everything that you're going to see in the lesson plan on Renweb. But if for some reason you can't access Renweb, I would highly suggest using this PDF to look and see what I'm supposed to do each day. And if this is not clear enough for, well, what assignment do I need to turn in for this day? That's why I've went ahead and I've started at the very end of this, assignments due by Saturday. Again, note that this has changed. This is now April 14th. But nonetheless, these are the assignments that you do need to turn in for this week. And it doesn't matter what class, this is always going to be down there at the bottom. That way you know exactly, okay, what do I need to turn into Mr. Eversole? You'll also see that in the homework on Renweb, but I think this might just be a little bit more streamlined for some of you. So all in all, that's generally it. That's what you're going to see for your lesson plans. If you look at your calendar, you'll notice it just has the normal school stuff. But if you go to My Homework on the calendar, that's another way you can see what your homework assignments are for all of your classes each day. Now again, it's showing all my science classes, but for you it might be anatomy, English, math, and that's just another way that you can see those assignments. So again, if you have any other questions about how to use this online Renweb, please do not hesitate. Message me either through Remind or email me, and I will try and get back with you on that as soon as possible. I hope this helps.